My name is Kurt Kaler, and I'm the founder and president of the Aluminum Gallium Company, or AlGalCo for short. We're in the alternative energy business as we make hydrogen on demand from aluminum and water. We're very excited about this technology because it addresses a number of concerns in the marketplace that have been around for decades. In today's society, it's pretty basic. You must own some type of transportation, either for yourself personally or for commercial products. This is positive because now you have the mobility and flexibility to come and go as you please. It's not so positive, however, because it creates a dependence on oil-based gasoline and diesel. Now, there are three main issues when it comes to the oil business. The first is security. We import billions of dollars of foreign oil every day to this country to refine for gasoline and diesel. When we do that, however, it puts our military force at risk. We have to guard the oil-producing countries, the drilling infrastructure, and keep the sea lanes open for shipping. This is a dangerous way to run a business. The second main issue we have is that of emissions. When you burn gasoline in your engine, you get carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, NOx, SOx, a whole host of very harmful emissions. The third major issue when it comes to oil is sustainability. When you burn gasoline in your engine, it's gone forever. You cannot get it back. It's not a sustainable, renewable technology. This is where hydrogen comes along. Hydrogen has several advantages over the status quo. The first is, when you burn in whole or part any internal combustion engine on this planet, the gasoline that goes into it, when you use hydrogen, it replaces the gasoline. So you don't need as much gasoline. It reduces the demand for gasoline, thereby reduces the demand for oil. Second thing is when you combust hydrogen in your internal combustion engine, the only emissions you get is water vapor. There's no NOx, SOx, CO, CO2. All the harmful stuff goes away. All you get is nice, clean, pure water vapor. Now, there are also two major advantages of our technology because we make hydrogen on demand from aluminum. One of the major advantages is that once the aluminum reacts, it becomes alumina, which is how this aluminum beverage can started life in the first place. So we can recycle our waste product, aluminum to alumina. We can recycle it the same process you used to create this beverage can in the first place. The second major advantage is our hydrogen on demand technology is that it is not under pressure. We make it on demand. Most of the times in hydrogen, you have to store it under high pressure on a tank on board your vehicle, and then when you have to refuel it, it has to be a high pressure refueling station. We eliminate that need because we make it as you need it. This gives lots of advantages in that you don't have to establish a brand new infrastructure for refueling your vehicles. So what we'd like to do now is give you a look, follow me, and we'll show you how this process works. Right. Welcome to the City of Carmel, Indiana Street Department Garage. This is a truly working garage. Damn it, right? Well, like we said, this is a working garage. So Carmel is a suburb located right next to Indianapolis. We've been here for almost 4 years on beta test, and the City of Carmel is our first customer. So this is a standard F-250 pickup truck. They drive it every day, and they park it outside. So it's been able to tolerate temperatures ranging from minus 25 degrees Fahrenheit in the wintertime to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime. So the temperature does not affect the alloy. So this is how the system works. This is how we receive the alloy from our vendor. And it stays fresh forever as long as you keep it in sealed. So you grab one of the buttons, and that's it. That's 90% common aluminum. So to start the reaction, all you have to do is add water. Any kind of water will work. You add the water, and you make hydrogen on demand. Now what you'll see is that you'll have that black powder. The black powder is the waste product, the alumina that we mentioned earlier, that you can recycle back into original aluminum alloy. This gives a huge advantage to us, especially in cost of the hydrogen, and eliminates the need for any recycling infrastructure. You don't have to have high pressure fueling or high pressure on board the truck. So what you do is you put 8 of these buttons into this 10-inch PVC container. 8 buttons weighs about 2.5 pounds. So you put it into the PVC container, then you seal it, put it inside this assembly. This is a tank within a tank. The outer tank is the water that you need to react. And the inner tank is the alloy. So you put it in here, you put the lid on, button it up with 5 bolts, and off you go. When the driver starts the truck, the water flows, hits the alloy, just like you saw. The hydrogen is fed directly into the intake manifold. Now this application is supplemental hydrogen. So this is considered an EPA approved aftermarket bolt-on product because you're only putting some hydrogen in along with gasoline. So in essence, this vehicle is a hydrogen gasoline hybrid. So we've structured the way it is like this because every 300 miles when you fill up your gas tank, you bring it back to the shop, fill up your gas tank, unbutton this, take off the lid, take out the alloy, you recycle the contents of this, you have another container you put inside here, put the lid back on, button it up, 5 minutes you're done. We'll see you in 300 miles again. So we synced it so the hydrogen runs out 300 miles when your gasoline runs out. Now if by chance your hydrogen runs all the way out, it doesn't matter because you're still running the vehicle on regular gasoline. Now the advantages to the fleet manager is when you use supplemental hydrogen, you get over 15% improvement in gas savings because the hydrogen burns first and then the gasoline, so you don't need as much gasoline. The second advantage is that since it's hydrogen, just like we showed you, then the hydrogen reduces the emissions that come out of your tailpipe, so it makes it that much cleaner. And the third advantage is our alloy is aluminum based, so it can recycle. So if you're running under some form of a green initiative, we can increase your gas mileage, reduce your usage of gasoline, reduce your emissions, all from a sustainable, renewable feedstock. And we can do it without being under high pressure, without having to build a new infrastructure like you have to on other gases, and you also don't have to worry about any fire marshal requirements. Sometimes in garages like this, you have an open flame for heat. If you have CNG, compressed natural gas, or propane, that could be an issue. The fire marshal will say that you cannot have your current heating system if it's not up to code. Since we're making hydrogen on demand, you don't have to worry about that. It's not an issue with the fire marshal, not an issue with EPA. It's nice and safe because this system operates at 10 to 12 PSI. So it's a very simple system. The cost to the fleet manager, to the owner, is one-time fee to buy this tank, which is a stainless steel regular tank within a tank, and you pay for whatever you use in hydrogen that replaces the gasoline. So for example, this truck, on our hydrogens, you save 1.2 gallons of gas every 100 miles you drive the vehicle. We charge the city of Carmel 1.2 gallons times whatever their fleet rate is for fuel. So there's no difference in the pricing. So it's a very simple, easy system that we have spent almost 10 years perfecting. We've gone through prototypes, revision 2.0, 3.0, cold weather testing, hot weather testing. Everything is ready. We have our first product for sale, and this is it. Now the future products is you can use supplemental hydrogen on compressed natural gas vehicles, propane vehicles, and ethanol vehicles. Anytime you use any gas, anytime you use hydrogen with any other gas, it will do the same thing it does with gasoline. It will improve your mileage and reduce your emissions and make it even cleaner. So we see our hydrogen on tap technology as a bridge between the status quo of gasoline and diesel and today's alternative, CNG, propane, ethanol, as a bridge fuel to the future. That's cleaner, that's more secure, that keeps the money in our country, and is renewable. So these are the advantages we offer. This is our first product for sale. We look forward to talking to you about buying more. So my name again is Kurt Kaler. It is AlGalCo, www.AlGalCo.com. My phone number is 317-775-1094. So I appreciate your time. Look forward to talking to you about our technology. Thank you.